much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Caution being thrown to the wind. Nope, that jab not going to score. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Nice stop, but that won't score. Counter-punching. Beautiful counter-punch. She got clipped by that counter. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter shot by her. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing. And there's the bell to start round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab won't score. If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counter shot. No rest for the weary. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. What a huge momentum. Let's get it started in round three. So she's back in her corner, Johnny, but you got to believe this is just a calm before the next storm. Her opponent is going to swarm her again as soon as that bell rings.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
She scores with that counter. This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
So much firepower here. The jab not finding its target. Beautiful counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Nice counter. So much for boxing. This is a fight. She got clipped by that counter. Was almost a 10-8 round. Back at it in round 4. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. Good defense on the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swing and a miss with the hook. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. Well done with that counter shot. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's on to the 5th we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She wasn't ready for that counter. The straight right just misses. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. A much better game plan here?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter punch. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Just avoids the left uppercut. The straight right just misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The referee really thinking about stopping it. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different game. This is the beginning of round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter punches have to hurt. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
She got clipped by that counter. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Where did that come from? Down they go! Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Need to see that again.
Got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you get put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And down goes Freight Train. What a massive shot there. Down she goes. Let's see it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One round, 2 knockdowns. Round 7, here we go. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This may do it! It's all coming to an end! We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That's a scoring cross. And they got caught. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. And we enter the 8th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! What a nightmare scenario! I thought that was the end, but here we go again! Back into the fire!
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
She scores with that counter. How about that time counter shot? Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Hold her right there. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
A perfect counter shot. No rest for the weary. Good counter shot by her. It's nothing but air on that left up. Whoa, wait a minute! Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh no, Katie Taylor hurts. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tact.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job.
Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So this fight will continue. advantage. Why weren't they more cautious? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a...
Keep it up, stay focused.
And there's the bell to start round 10. What a fight it has been so far. Wonder what we're going to see in this round.
What a round. What had they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
There's a counter shot. Tried to score with the uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Hold it right there. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This could be the end! And now they're right back into the fray.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, has anything... Hold it right there! Can they finish? The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So time back in. Let's keep fighting. How are they still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, they're holding it right there. Where was the defense? Another win, another unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.